Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Christina with Cuddles by Christina. Back with another box opening that I promised last night. If you watched my last video when I opened up my happy mail from my girl Sandra, I did say I had another box that I was going to open today. I didn't want to do it all at once. So I finally ripped open all the wrapping paper. This thing was covered in wrapping paper, and then I had to tear into this box. So I did all of that off camera just to save time. And I apologize for my wet, freshly showered hair. I was planning on having a pool day today. It was rainy all day. And finally, I just decided, all right, if the pool isn't happening, I guess I'm just gonna shower and then put on my pajamas. So it didn't quite work out to be the pool day that I hoped. But I was very excited to finally open this very special vintage baby. So I'll get a bit more into her kind of story after I open her up and everything, but I hope everyone is having a good Tuesday so far. Hope the weather is better where you are at and it's not storming or pouring or anything. I'm sure it's still hot everywhere else, but okay, so this baby had nothing covering her, no wrapping, so we're just gonna get into it. And oh my goodness. Oh, and here she is. It's my Berenguer baby. It's my vintage Berenguer baby, and you are so dirty, baby girl. I'm sorry. I have some wipes here. I'm gonna wipe her down. But this vintage doll was one, I had this exact one when I was a little girl, and she was my favorite baby doll ever. And I don't know where she ended up. I don't know what happened. I haven't seen her in years. She must still be at my parents' house because I wouldn't have like sold her at a garage sale or anything. I don't know. But this is bringing back so many memories. I just love this doll. I always had, you know, all types of dolls growing up. My mom was very conscious about buying me, you know, not just Caucasian dolls, but African American and, you know, Hispanic dolls. And I loved her, and I named her Jessica. I don't know why. I didn't really have any close friends named Jessica, but it was the late 80s, early 90s, and it was a very popular name, so I guess it stuck. But my original doll, this is why I'm so attached to her and why I wanted her so bad. My uncle used to take my baby doll and he would rip off her head. And it was traumatizing for me, you guys. I mean, as like a 6-7-year-old girl, he would literally just take this little baby doll, pop off her head. And it got to the point where if I knew he was coming over, I would shove her under my bed. And she had all these scuff marks, kind of like this poor little one does. And it broke my heart. And I don't know if I hid her somewhere so safe. I don't know where she is now. But that really traumatized me, having to hide my poor baby doll so she wouldn't get her head ripped off. Anyway, I had no idea what kind she was when I started getting, you know, back into dolls and wanting to find my childhood dolls. I really didn't know who she was. I thought she might be a baby Shivers. They look very similar, and there were some on eBay I was looking at that I was considering, but they were way more money. And then I finally saw her and I'm like, oh my gosh, that face, she was my doll. And she has this very cute molded hair, as you can see. And she even has a little bracelet. Oh, this has to be original too. I went, it is, okay. She has an original little hospital bracelet. I know it's hard to make out on camera, but it does say Berjusa RNNB. I don't, wow, it's just all these different letters that I'm not sure, but that's pretty cool that she has that. But let me clean her off real quick and get her changed, because I don't want to see her messy. Oh, I forgot to grab a diaper. Okay, I'll have to fix that off camera. But yeah, since my original doll went through so much trauma, I don't want this one to go through the same thing. So let me just take this off of her. This is a cute onesie, but it's a little big. So let me see if I have something that will fit her better. But yeah, did you guys ever have family members who just would torture your dolls? I don't know if it was just my uncle. I mean, for obvious reasons, I no longer really speak to that family member because it was so traumatizing, but I'm just curious if anyone else had similar experiences during childhood that were traumatizing. Hopefully these little marks come off. It looks like she should wipe down pretty easily. I mean, she's full vinyl, of course, so she can even, you know, take a full bath if you wanted to. But yeah, she's definitely very dusty. And since she was not even wrapped in a blanket, I'm sure her travels didn't help keep her any cleaner. But she is so realistic for, you know, a play doll. And I think that's why she was one of my favorites, the realism. And it makes me laugh when, you know, all the dolly police say, oh, if there weren't any sculptors, we wouldn't have this hobby. Well, this is where reborning started. Realistic dolls, just like this, is what were painted and reborn. That is exactly where it started. So don't try to tell me that, you know, you don't support knockoffs. And yes, of course, we all love the beautiful sculpts that these artists do. It's not disparaging their craft in any way. But I'm saying, don't tell me there can be no reborning without sculptors when this is where it all started. This is where it all started. So I'm definitely gonna have to go in with like a Q-tip or something to really clean out her eyes and her mouth and everything, as well as a diaper. But she does look better already here. And I'm just gonna slip this little sleeper on her real quick, so she doesn't stay naked. This is just a little newborn gown that will probably be big, but we'll see how this looks real quick, because she is tiny. She's only 17 inches, and I am just falling back in love with these Berenguer babies, and, you know, people who are still reborning them and, you know, putting them on cloth bodies and whatnot. It's really cool that that original part of the hobby is still around. So I like that. Are you not gonna get your little hand in there, girl? All right, let me try this. I really do think this is gonna be way too big on second thought. I did not really pull too many preemie clothes. But oh yeah, this is way too big, but it is an adorable Disney sleeper. All right, so I am gonna find something better for her, but this is how she looks, all dressed for bed, all cute and snuggly. My little Jessica has returned to me. I'm so happy. Oh. So I'm going to find a better outfit for her, throw in a diaper, and finish cleaning her off. I just wanted to jump on real quick and show my newest vintage find, but I do need to stay off of eBay. Like, I thought I was safe just staying off of reborns.com. No, eBay is where they get you to. I'm telling ya. But like I said, you know, finding my favorite doll from my childhood was just so special to me. She was a great price, and this really was special for me. I wouldn't even want her on a cloth body, to be honest. I want, you know, to keep her just as she is. I love her vinyl body and all her details. I might even add some little lashes. And if I knew how to change eyes, like her eyes are almost yellowish, which I do remember that's how she was originally. So I do wish they were like a darker brown, but they're still very cute, very realistic. And I just love her. Welcome home, Jessica. Mwah. Welcome home, baby girl. Yeah, you have lots of siblings to meet. Yes, you do. And I'm gonna find some nice hair bows for her, and hats, because, you know, with the molded hair, of course, I don't have to worry about any rooting or anything coming undone, do we? No. Oh, I love her so much. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, and if I don't make a video before my conference this upcoming weekend, I will definitely post some updates, you know, after when I get back. So hopefully I will talk to you guys sooner rather than later. But thank you as always for subscribing, for liking. Let me know in the comments what you think of Berenguer babies, and have a great rest of your night. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.